In these opening moments, the builder evaluates the site with care, studying the terrain, the health of the trees, and the behavior of the water. He measures trunk diameters, observes stream flow for potential micro-hydro power, and sketches a low-impact access route that avoids damaging root systems. The final step marks the first physical boundary of the project, translating observation and planning into the earliest on-site action. Over the next 5 actions, the builder verifies ground stability and maps root zones to avoid harming trees, times stream flow for micro-hydro feasibility, studies canopy gaps for solar potential, and finalizes the marked platform boundary. Each step is hands-on and measured, converting observations into concrete decisions that protect the trees while defining a safe, low-impact build area. With the site confirmed, the focus shifts from observation to commitment. Each mark on the ground defines how weight will travel, how trees will breathe, and how the structure will coexist with its environment. Nothing is drilled, nothing is forced. Every reference point exists to protect living systems while preparing for load and balance. This is where the build stops being an idea and becomes a responsibility. The preparation phase focuses on precision rather than speed. Every measurement, pressure test, and clearance check defines how the structure will interact with living trees and shifting ground. By locking these reference points early, the build avoids stress on roots and ensures loads are distributed exactly where intended. Only after this verification can permanent foundation work begin with confidence. With the tree fully understood, the focus shifts to planning attachments that respect growth and movement. By marking ground supports, checking clearances, and documenting every point, the structure can be supported without harming the tree. This careful planning phase prevents future stress and ensures the build stays both strong and sustainable. In this stage, the focus shifts to careful platform framing. Measurements are double-checked, beams are anchored without stressing the tree, and diagonal braces lock everything square and rigid. Take your time here. Accurate layout and firm connections now will make every later step safer, faster, and far more precise. The main platform begins to take shape as each reclaimed beam is aligned, fixed, and checked in sequence. By working methodically, setting primary supports first, then locking in cross joists, the structure stays square and stress-free on the trees. Take time at this stage. A level, well-spaced frame makes every step that follows faster, safer, and more precise. With the main beams in place, the focus shifts to joist layout and locking everything together. Each spacing check and fastener ensures the platform will feel solid underfoot and distribute weight evenly across the trees. Finishing this stage means the structure is finally ready to receive its floor, a critical milestone before the house begins to take shape above. In this stage, the structure begins to close in as wall battens are installed and aligned with care. The builder prepares the cavities and methodically packs hempcrete insulation, focusing on even density and clean edges. Careful leveling at the end ensures the wall is ready for exterior cladding. Tip: take time here. Consistent spacing and well-packed insulation make every later layer faster and more precise. The exterior envelope starts to take shape as panels are aligned, fastened, and protected from weather. Careful trimming and flashing prep keep moisture out while a reclaimed window frame is set square and secure. A quick inspection at the end checks seams and fasteners. Small details here make a big difference in long-term durability. Carefully continue the cladding upward, double-checking every measurement and fastening each board securely to avoid drift. Once cladding courses are consistent, mark and cut precise openings. Remove cutouts and seat window frames squarely before setting and trimming the interior reveal. Take time at each step, measure twice, cut once, and use temporary pilot screws or shims to keep things square while you fasten. Mark solar panel positions carefully so rails land on structure and face the sun correctly. Then confirm water flow and drop before committing to a micro-hydro intake. Route conduits cleanly and straight inside the walls to keep future maintenance simple. Mount the inverter solidly into studs, checking rigidity, and finish by setting clear, level space for the rainwater tank with proper access and drainage in mind. Secure the solar rails directly into structure, then lift and seat each panel with controlled movement. Lock panels down evenly, route DC cables with proper protection and drip loops, and finish by sealing every penetration carefully. Clean routing and weatherproof details here prevent long-term issues and make the entire system safer and easier to maintain. Clear the intake so water flows freely, then walk the penstock to confirm every joint is solid. Open the turbine to inspect internals, spin it by hand to feel for resistance, and close it back up once everything runs smoothly. These checks ensure the micro-hydro system is efficient, quiet, and ready to deliver reliable power day after day. The interior work slows down for precision and care. Smooth sanding prepares the timber, natural oils deepen the grain, and clay plaster brings breathable texture to the walls. Fine adjustments around openings ensure clean lines, and a final sweep reveals a calm, finished space. Proof that patient, layered finishing is what makes natural interiors last and feel right. These final interior steps are about sealing, smoothing, and checking the details. Tight joints are sealed, clay surfaces are compressed for durability, clearances are verified, and timber edges are trued by hand. A simple wipe down reveals the finished grain, showing how careful, small actions bring a natural interior to its final, livable state. These steps complete the interior by protecting the timber with natural oil, buffing it to a soft finish, checking alignment, and cleaning every surface. A final inspection confirms that all elements are level, clean, and ready for daily use. Taking time at this stage ensures the space feels finished, durable, and comfortable from the first day of living inside. This stage turns the roof into a living system. Soil is laid carefully, native plants are set in place, and everything is watered, mulched, and lightly compacted to protect roots and retain moisture. Working in thin layers keeps weight under control, while helping the vegetation establish quickly and blend the structure into the surrounding forest. The final living roof checks focus on balance and durability. Excess growth is trimmed, soil moisture is verified, and drainage paths are cleared to keep water moving safely. A careful inspection confirms the waterproof layers are intact, followed by a light cleanup. These last steps ensure the roof is healthy, stable, and ready to perform as part of the surrounding ecosystem. Final commissioning focuses on verifying power stability, water flow, and natural airflow before a careful safety walkthrough. Each system is tested under real conditions, with small adjustments made on the spot. The process ends with a quiet final tour, checking details and enjoying the finished space. Tip: always test systems at different times of day to confirm reliable performance before calling a build complete.